Insects, Bugs, and Rock and Roll. Written by Alex Brooks. Illustrated by Hannah Worsley. Hello, bookworms, and welcome to a place where books come to life. So, get cozy. It's the Cozy Bookworm. Spider was mean, Spider was cruel, Spider was grumpy with no friends at all. His gigantic web was by far the best. Avoiding his trap was a fly's hardest test. As the web grew bigger, more flies were caught. Snaring bugs was his favourite sport. But watching his figure, he'd eat only one. The rest of the critters were purely for fun. Then one morning, after dreaming of flies, the juiciest kind with the googly eyes, Spider was woken by a glorious sound. Beautiful music that had him spellbound. Spider smiled for the first time in years. He felt so happy, his eyes filled with tears. Then all of a sudden, the music ended, and Spider's mood quickly descended. Right in front of his very eyes appeared to be the smuggest of flies, kicking back with hands behind head, wearing sunglasses and a mohican dyed red. Spider thought,
"The cheek of this guy! I guess for breakfast I'm having poached fly."
But as Spider moved into snatching position, he realized Fly was in fact the musician. Fly plucked, strummed, and slid around, using Spider's web to create the sound. Spider looked down at 8 jiggling feet that he couldn't stop moving to Fly's funky beat. Then Fly looked at Spider, pointed his wing, and coolly said, "Don't suppose you can sing?" Spider blushed shyly.
"Well, I don't really know,"
but opened his mouth and gave it a go. Perfectly in tune with harmonious tone, Spider had talent that he'd never known. With that, the crowd who had slowly appeared clapped, danced, whooped and cheered. Spider was clearly born for the stage and could barely remember his previous rage. They partied all night and into the day. Then Spider said,
"Fly, please step this way."
With his head hung low, he said with a sigh,
"My friend, I've been an awful guy. I've tormented termites, bullied bees, and I can't even tell you what I've done to fleas. Cricket, athletics, basketball, bugby, lice hockey, I've played them all. I feel so ashamed of all I've done, because harming others should never be fun. I don't want to be evil, I just want to sing. If you'll agree to take me under your wing."
So they formed a band, travelled worldwide, hung out with the likes of Pink Floyd, made platinum records, reached the top of the charts, sold out arenas and won countless hearts. Spider and Fly, a duo with no equals, the greatest band since the world-renowned Beatles. But then one evening, whilst on tour, Spider said,
"Fly, I must do more. I need to try to right my wrongs, more than just through writing songs. I once built webs for reasons so cruel, but instead they should be loved by all."
Spider began weaving the very next day, creating instruments for insects to play, then made bridges for bugs to cross a gap, hammocks for hornets to take a nap, curtains for cockroaches to keep out light, trampolines for ticks to gain some flight, goals for grasshoppers, nets for gnats, shade for slugs who'd lost their hats. Spider continued for many years more, until his spinnerets grew old and sore. And for all his hard work and being good, Queen Bee awarded him a knighthood. Spider and Fly stayed glued together, two old buddies, still rocking leather. Wherever Fly went, Spider went too, but drew the line when it came to poo.
No thank you.
If you love the Cosy Bookworm, click like and the bell below. Click subscribe for even more stories. Oh, cheeky worm.